An Italian proverb says, "The world is beautiful because it's diverse." Indeed, there are about 195 countries in the world today, and each of them are preciously unique. But you may question, what countries are the most unique? Which of them have something that makes them stand out from all other countries? In this video, we're going to be looking at some of the most unique and insane facts about countries. Make sure you watch the video to the end to find our most surprising fact. This country has the longest name of any city on the planet. Tamata Wakatan Gihanga Koao Matamate Aturipuka Kapikimang Ahoro Nu Kupokai Wenuwaki Tanatahu, New Zealand is the longest name of a place in the world with a whopping 85 letters and is impossible to pronounce. Just imagine living in this place and having to type out your address for pizza delivery. That's a 2-page essay just for takeout. If you want to live long, move to Japan, because Japan has the longest life expectancy in the world. From the 2015 UN data collection, it was discovered that the expected lifespan of a Japanese person is 80.9 years for males and 86.6 years for females. This surpasses the average life expectancy for the average American male, which is 76.4 years. So technically, moving to Japan would get you an extra 4 years. Who said money can't buy time? Pakistan, the land of the pure by its name, is known to produce 70% of the world's hand-sewn footballs, or soccer balls. The country has around 200 factories, located mainly in Sialkot, producing up to 60 million footballs per year. The next time you see a soccer match live or on TV, it's highly likely that it came from Pakistan. Everyone is superstitious once in a while, but the entire country of Tunisia has taken it to another level. This country is the home of fish houses. No, it's not a house for fish, these are actual houses that are built from start to finish with fish bones. This is because natives believe that fish have supernatural powers strong enough to protect them from evil spirits. However, I have so many questions. What kind of fish bones do they use? It's so hard to believe that any fish's bones are strong enough to hold up a house, and yet, here we are. Also, how do you find so many fish bones? Yes, it's not a country, but judging by its size, we had better start holding elections. The Sahara Desert is larger than the entire United States. In fact, it keeps growing larger every single year. Did you know that it is forbidden to flush your toilet after 10 p.m. in Switzerland? This is in accordance with Switzerland's anti-noise pollution law that states no late-night visits should be taken to the bathroom. So, if you ever get to visit this country, make sure not to take any liquids or solids during supper. If you have to go afterward, you're going to have to hold it in until it's bright and sunny outside, or you'll have to live with a stink all through the night. The country of India has proved that every single vote counts. While many choose not to exercise their voting rights when election season comes, the 69-year-old man, Mr. Mohan Baradas Bapu, has never missed an opportunity to do that. In 2019, 5 polling officers traveled 70 kilometers to set up a polling booth just for him, as he is the only resident in Gir Forest. And you don't have to guess the voting percentage there, it's 100%. If you ever wondered which is the most democratic country in the world, well, it's definitely not the USA. Italian people have their own version of Santa Claus. However, it's a female one, La Befana. She is a beloved witch with a pointy nose and a pointy hat flying on a broomstick. On the eve of January 5th, La Befana will come and fill socks of good children with candies, while bad children get coal. This is one of Italy's oldest traditions, and it is still a huge feast today. The country of China has a staggering population of 1.4 billion people. And since chopsticks are a long-standing tradition for eating, every year China has to produce around 80 billion pairs of chopsticks. What a number. That means 20 million trees must be cut down each year to cater this habit. Unlike most parts of the world that use the heart to represent love, Morocco considers the liver to be the symbol of love. If you are in Morocco and someone says, "My liver has been conquered by you," that means the same thing as, "You have won my heart over." So no need to panic, you didn't commit a homicide, someone's just crushing on you. In Nepal, both hands are not treated equally. The left hand is considered unclean and supports the right hand. It is tasked with secondary and mundane tasks like cleaning. The right hand, on the other hand, is the protagonist in nonverbal communication with others. Therefore, it is disrespectful if you pass or receive objects with the left hand. Instead, you should use your right hand or both hands. Belgium, in 2010 to 2011, went 589 days without an established government. This means they hold the world record for democratic country that has gone the longest without government. The daily affairs were overseen by one of the former prime ministers. Wow, talk about a lot of work. This country is located at the Pacific Plate's boundary, a place that's popularly known as the Ring of Fire. This name was given to the place because of the extreme activities of volcanoes going around the area. Indonesia currently has 127 active volcanoes, and the most active of these is Mount Merapi, located on the island of Java. It erupts every 2 to 3 years, with each eruption being greater than the last. There was an eruption that took place in 1006 that was so great that it was said to have destroyed the entire island of Java and left it in ash. In most countries, you will get arrested quickly if you go naked in public. However, in Spain, that's completely okay. Spanish summer is rather hot and dry, so if you ever want to expose your best body, you won't need to worry about a thing in Spain. There is a practice peculiar to Germans, and that is pottery smashing. This is a popular ritual and is done to celebrate a newly wedded couple. What is even better for worse about this is that those that smash the plates are expected to clean up the mess afterward and then provide drinks and food for the couple. Talk about a win-win. Mongolia. Wrestling is the national sport in this country, with more cattle here than people. In 2011, Mongolia hosted the largest ever wrestling competition, with over 6,000 wrestlers. This earned it a Guinness World Record. Mongolian wrestling is quite unique because it has no classification. All wrestlers compete equally based on an elimination format. However, bad news for women, they're not allowed in this sport. That's why Mongolian wrestlers are required to dress up in an open-sleeve top. Rwanda. Rwanda is one of the cleanest countries in Africa, and plastic bags and non-degradable packages are totally banned in this country. Rwanda is so serious about pollution that all luggage is properly checked at the airport to ensure that nobody brings in anything plastic. How awesome is that? It's not just clean, it's also green, and that's why they screen your luggage. Before we look at the last 3 countries we have for you today, if you're enjoying this video, then a like would be very much appreciated. And if you want to see more of these kinds of videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We upload frequently, so you definitely don't want to miss out on all the amazing stuff we have in store for you. Cuba. If you are ever invited to a wedding party in Cuba, please remember to bring money, and while the bride and groom dance around, try to pin the money on the bride's gown. This custom of money dance is meant to help the newlywed couples with their honeymoon or newly married life. What a thoughtful gesture. Netherlands. Up to 1/4 of this country is beneath the sea level, and as such, for the past 1,000 years, natives of the Netherlands have been devising ways of shielding themselves from the sea. This made them invent things like canals, windmills, dikes, and pumping stations. This makes the Netherlands the home for remarkable engineering feats and ingenuity for anything related to water. Brazil. Did you know that Brazilians are extremely concerned with hygiene when it comes to eating? In most countries around the world, it is fine to use fingers for food. However, Brazilians have a strict etiquette with using forks and knives for almost anything. You may think finger food, burgers, or french fries don't exist in Brazil, but think again. Brazilians use a napkin to enjoy them. So next time when you're in Brazil, remember never touch food with your fingers. And with that guys, we've come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.